Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing good today. Now, I do apologise, I am 5 to 10 minutes late, but I'm here now, and yeah, I'm going to chat with you guys today about that great result from us. It wasn't pretty in the end, but I think all of us knew that we needed to get those 3 points in this game today. I mean, we all know the league, it's not really doesn't seem like we're going to do it, but I think ultimately at this point we just got to keep winning and keep pushing Liverpool to the end and see what happens with that. Um, but yeah, we got the 3 points. Saka returned. Martinelli had a great game, so there's definitely lots to unpack and discuss today. I know this is a late one. I do appreciate you guys joining in today. Um, Big up Kumar. I hope you're good. Great to see you in here as always. Big up Raymond, buzzing, Starboy. Yeah, I think when I think of this game, I just think of Saka. Like, the applause he got from the fans was so lovely to see. But also, he took his moment, he scored, and yeah, I just feel so pleased for him. I think this is exactly what he needed, and yeah, guys, very happy with today. Listen, going into this game, I did think to myself, is this going to be a 1-1? Is it going to be a draw? I was, thinking to myself, I don't know how this is going to go, but yeah, I think we played a lot better than what I thought. I think, obviously Gabriel being injured is a big loss. I thought Timber struggled today as well. Um, I think with Timber, I think you can completely understand that considering the minutes he's played this season, considering that he's had a big injury to come back from. So, yeah, but Gabriel, it's a big blow. We've got Madrid next week. It looks like it is his hamstring, and for that, I think he's going to be out for a while. So, yeah, I don't want to imagine how we're going to do against Madrid. I mean, Kivior is good. You can't deny that he's a good player, but he's no Gabriel. He's not at his level. So I think it's going to be really tough for us to play Madrid. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. I really don't. And like I said, Timber, he seemed to be struggling a little bit, and we know how good he's been for us all season. So yeah, I'm interested to see what lineup we're going to go for against Madrid, because that game for me, I think that's the game for all of us. We're looking ahead, we're nervous about, also a bit excited because we love the Champions League. It's a great competition, but yeah, I don't know. We're in a tough position really with both of these players because they both have shown how important they are for us this season. Um, Big up Wiki Cookie and big up Safe Goodwin. Devon about Gabrielle. Hope it's not serious. Yeah, as I mentioned, it's going to be a big blow for us if he is injured because he's obviously been amazing this season. Like a lot of us have said, probably our best player. So it's going to be a really tough test. Limping Boy played well. Timber. Yeah, I'm worried about them both to be honest with you. It's gonna be so tough with having to deal without them. For these games. I mean, I hope Timber's okay. Obviously Saka is back, which is obviously really positive news. I'm so happy with that. I think it's definitely going to boost our remainder of the season. I know of the league we've not had the best sort of luck this season. I think I've said this in a lot of shows, we do have ourselves to blame a bit as well, but I think this season just hasn't been particularly great, has it, guys? And these injuries are not great for us. Um, and yeah, but honestly, today, as I've said, we got those 3 points. We did what we had to do. I think it was always going to be tough. Fulham, obviously got a goal at the end, and they are a great side. I was worried as well. Smith Rowe would have got a goal, but yeah, I think we did our job, didn't we, guys? Obviously, I think we could have scored a bit more there, if I'm being honest. And in these moments, you've really got to make the most of your opportunities. I think Odegaard had a few chances, and I think, like a lot of us have said this season, he just hasn't been himself for whatever reason. So I'm interested to see next season how different he can be. I think we're really seeing this season which players are able to step up in these big moments, which players just aren't able to do that. So yeah, I'm obviously a little bit disappointed he wasn't able to score one of his chances, but I think we knew Saka was there. We knew he was going to score. Obviously Fulham were quite defensive. I was expecting them to maybe attack a little bit more than what they did. I think. Um, the way their formation system was, they were quite defensive, but I get why they were like that because I think we know Marino's been doing good at the moment. We knew Saka was coming back. I think we all knew Saka was going to play today anyway, but I think yeah, I think we got the job done, didn't we? I think we've got to, yeah, be happy with that. And obviously, as I mentioned, Martinelli had a really good game today. And if we're being honest, Martinelli hasn't had his best season at Arsenal, but I think today he definitely deserves a lot of credit and praise for how he's performed. The way he was just getting past players, bullying them, and yeah, getting in the box. It's just unfortunate no one was really there to take take that assist and really shoot because there was a lot of players in the box, but it just felt, as I said, Fulham were quite defensive. So I felt bad for Martinelli. I thought he at least deserved a goal in this game today. He did really well today. Fulham too defensive. Yeah, I definitely agree. Everton. Yeah, it's going to be so tough. We've got Everton at the weekend. I mean, to be honest, we're away, which makes it worse. Whenever we're away at Everton, it's just a ground we can never win at. And realistically, we should be beating Everton. Especially I know Liverpool play Everton as well. I think it might be tomorrow. Um, so yeah, we've really got to win this game. I don't know how we're going to do, to be honest with you. But yeah, we've got to really get those 3 points. But Everton's going to be tough. I think it's just a tough place to go to, and I think the way Everton play, I think we're going to struggle. Um, Martinelli had a good game. Yeah, he was really good. I think we can all admit that he definitely worked really hard today. I think for me, I'd definitely give him the player of the match today. I think he's someone that I think can keep his head held high and be happy with his performance today. I think he did a really good job today, and I think that that's a really positive thing that we can take away from this game. And I know we've had our questions about Martinelli this season, but I personally feel like he can hopefully kick on now. I know obviously the Champions League's probably our only hope of silverware right now, but if he can really take that positive from his performance today and, for the remainder of the season, um, yeah, I think he's just gotta keep kicking on, keep doing what he's doing because Martinelli had a really good game. That's Martinelli that we all sort of know and we all sort of love from his last few seasons at Arsenal. So I think if he can keep up that sort of job, and I think we can all be happy with that. I think considering we've had the international break, the players haven't played with each other for like I know they've been in training and stuff, but we've not had a proper game for a while. I think I don't know what happened there. My camera just unplugged itself from the laptop. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think my camera should be okay now. Sometimes it just unplugs itself. What was I saying? Yeah, can't wait. Arteta the God of Honor at Anfield. Don't remind me. I'm not looking forward to that. I think it's been a tough season. I think we're all ready for next season. We're all ready for the pre-season. For that to start. I think this season's just been a disaster, hasn't it? With these injuries, I think it's just been a nightmare. Um, Give me 2 secs, guys. My computer's decided to freeze on me. Give me 2 secs. It should be all good now. My laptop nearly died on me. I'm literally having the worst night of technology, but I should be okay now. I don't even remember what I was saying now because I'm being distracted. But yeah, I think yeah, it's been a tough season. I think for all of us. I think these injuries have just happened. So fast. I mean, Gabrielle today, like I was not expecting that to happen. I just didn't expect him to get injured like that. I mean, he's going to be out for a very long time um, throughout the season. I mean, the season will end soon, but I just really feel like it's not what we need right now. I mean, we need to progress in the Champions League, so him being injured just isn't what we need right now, and I am concerned about his injury. I'm pretty sure there will be updates on that soon. Yeah, hopefully we'll find out what's going to happen with that because if he's out for a while, it's going to be a tough one for us to take because he's such an important player for us. I think defensively, him and Tim have been our best players all season, so I think it's going to be hard for us to maybe deal out one of them, two of them. It's going to be tough. It really, really is. Big up yourself, Corny Goon. So happy tonight. Yeah, I think we're all pretty buzzing with that. I think that it's been amazing evening for Arsenal. I think we can all be. Um, yeah, really happy. It's just listen. It's about the result at this stage of the game. I think we know that we played a little better football last season. We know that we played a lot were more better to watch last season, but with the injuries that we're having, I think we're doing quite good to be where we are, to be second, which is quite surprising, to be honest with you. I honestly think the way we played sometimes, we're lucky to be second. But honestly, I can't complain. I'm just really happy that we got those 3 points. I know at the end, it we can never make things easy for ourselves. And I know they were trying really hard at the end to score, but I think this is just how it is. And yeah, we got those 3 points. Obviously, the Everton game I think is going to be a really tough one. I know of the league, it doesn't give me the excitement the season of the Champions League, but I think we've really just got to keep going the season because anything can happen. I personally think the league is done. I think since the West Ham game, that was when I really decided that it was over. But I do think right now, if Everton beat Liverpool tomorrow, which I don't think will happen, but if they do, and we beat them at Anfield, there's factors that can change things in this, but I think it's still going to be very, very tough for us to catch Liverpool because they're just so far ahead of us. I think they're 9 points ahead of us at this moment, which I think it's pretty far ahead. I really think that's too far for us to really catch them, but I think with the Premier League, anything can happen. But I think today we just got to be happy that we got those 3 points, and after the international break, things it can be hard for players to adjust a bit. So I think considering the circumstances, we did what we had to do today. And yeah, I think those 3 points are going to be really important for us. Yeah, guys. So as I was saying, those 3 points today really mattered. Guys, I do not know what's happening with my internet, but if you guys can hear me, and yeah, I should be back hopefully. I've just had to restart my I think it should be working now, guys. I have restarted my laptop, so I should be back. Yeah, my laptop needs sorting out. It keeps freezing on me. So I hope you guys can all hear me, see me okay after what happened. But yes, yeah, sorry, it was technical. I don't think my Wi-Fi is particularly great, but I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, sometimes my laptop just literally shuts down randomly. So I do apologize. I'm all okay. Big up, Niall. Hope you're good. Hope you're okay. I've just tuned in. Just the worst with technology. So sorry. I do appreciate you guys though for tuning in. It's nice. I was gonna go on it on my phone, but this laptop is driving me nuts. Anyway, I'll try I'll try and chat with you guys. If I have other technical problems, I'll come back on tomorrow. I might be on tomorrow anyway with an Arsenal fan. So yeah, I just hope no more technical problems happen. It is very much my luck right now. But I'm in. I'm back al dente. I hope you're okay. Finally, bro, I wasted my whole entire life. Sam says, "Hi, I'm okay. Other than technical problems, I'm back on here, thankfully. Um, I'm just glad I've been able to come back in. Yeah, big up everyone that's actually tuned in. Don't forget to send in any comments as well, questions about the game today or about Arsenal in general. Big up to everyone that's still watching this, and don't forget to subscribe, like if you're new. It's lagging. Oh God, my internet isn't particularly great, but at least it's working. I do apologise. Upgraded, bro said is Big Gab's done. I've not actually checked Twitter, I really hope that he's okay. I haven't heard anything right now. I reckon he's gonna be out for a little while. I think if you've done your hamstring, you usually are out for a little bit. So I'm a little bit worried. But this is Arsenal season written all over. We've had so many injuries. Um, I think the best case scenario for a hamstring, what would be maybe a few weeks or maybe a few games, but it wouldn't surprise me if he was out for the rest of the season because that is how it's going for us. I feel like that is where we're at right now, because we've had no luck this season. I mean, with Timber, I think that's a different story because he's had an ACL injury and he's been played so much this season, and he has deserved to play. I can't deny that, but I think he probably has been overplayed in some ways. So I think with Timber, you can expect him to have a few niggles here and there throughout the season. Um, but yeah, I think with Gabriel, it's a big disappointment if he's going to be out for a long time. We know how important he is to the team. Like I've said, he's been probably Arsenal's best player this season, up there with Timber. So it's going to be a big blow if he is out. Yeah, I hope not to. Pray for him. Yeah, let's all pray for Gabriel. I really hope he's going to be okay because, as I've said, Saliba's been great this season, but Gabriel has been up there for one of our best defenders, best players throughout the season. So yeah, I presume we'll hear news over the next few days, and is I mean, going to Madrid, I don't know what we're gonna do, how we're gonna play with, I mean, Ben White possibly could play. I don't really know what Arteta's gonna do. I wouldn't particularly want to see Kivior play against Mbappe. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't think it would be the best idea. But you just don't know. We don't know how these players are gonna do until they're um in a situation. But yeah, I mean, I know Gabriel won't be ready for the game because that's the sort of injury look we're having. But yeah, the Madrid game's a big game. I think we're all speaking about it and we're all quite looking forward to it. But at the same time, I just worry it'll end in a disaster for us, and I hope that it goes well for us in that game. So I think it's a real loss if he's out for a lot of the season. But I think we're at the point where we're not surprised because we've had Saka out, we've had Martinelli out, we've had Odegaard out in moments. So I'd say we've had it the worst out of anyone this season with injuries. I think Liverpool had Alisson out for a little while, which has been hard for them. So everyone's had their own injuries this season, but I think we've had it the worst. He has been unbelievable for us this season. Hope we can have him back for real. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously at the moment, I don't think anything's been happening, but I think we've just got to, really see what happens because it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be tough without him. I mean, we've just got to maintain where we are in the league, and like if Gabriel's not here. Like we have to go to Anfield. We've got big games coming up. We've got Everton. I think we've got to think about Everton first, and then let's just wait and see what happens about Gabriel. I mean, he's the player you don't want to get injured really for this game coming up. I know there's two legs, and it's great that Saka's back, and Saka Saka's going to be great. But we've literally brought one player back, and now one player's injured. It's like it just sums up our season really. Um, yeah, I think it's going to be a good game. I think we've got some real quality around the pitch to do really well in the Champions League. I think we all know these, players that we have, the young players as well, like Lewis Skelly, Waneri. They've really done such a great job for us this season. I think they've really. I think Waneri has tried to help us in these big moments. He is only 18, and I wouldn't ever expect him to do a job that maybe some more of our experienced players are doing, but I think he's done a really good job. Lewis Skelly today as well. I mean, on our first goal, that cross was amazing. I think that just sums up what Lewis Skelly, what type of player he is, and how determined he is. To put those crosses in the box and really provide for the team. So, um, yeah, I think this team has got some really really great players, and I don't think anyone should really write us off for the game. Coming up against Madrid, I just worry about us defensively really, and Marino might might score and save us today. Marino has been scoring a lot, to be fair. I mean, that goal, I think he mishit it. It did have a lucky deflection, but I'll be honest, I think he deserved that goal. I think Marino has done a really good job in that position where he is at the moment. I think that, yeah, I think, I don't think he's a bad player at all. I think he's definitely growing on me a lot. Um, as I always said, I wanted striker in the summer, I wanted a winger, and I wanted certain players. But I think if he can keep scoring and help us in these big moments, then, I'll be very happy. But obviously, playing against Fulham, playing against Madrid, they are two different things. And playing yeah, in these big moments is going to be tough. So, yeah, I just hope these players can really do their best. That is all I'll ever ask of these players in these moments to just step up and give it your 100%. That is these players will be playing. We've got a pretty much fully fit squad at the moment. Um, Big up Ashik. I hope you're good. Everton, yeah, yeah. That one's going to be really tough, to be honest with you. I'm nervous about it. Everton will definitely want to win, and yeah, the 12 o'clock kickoffs are always the best. Everton are obviously 15th. They're in a good place at the moment. They're quite above the relegation zone. So I do think they'll be safe this season, definitely. But I just think for us, we've got to just keep going on these runs, and yeah, I just think we've got to keep it up. But I think it's going to be really tough for us because, as you said, Everton away is never an easy game. It's always a tough one. I think it's going to be a struggle, but I think if we can just do our best, I think we'll get those 3 points. But yeah, obviously we're gonna have to wait with the Gabriel news. We're gonna have to see what happens. That I just don't know what will happen. I mean, I do expect him to be out for a little while. I just don't know how long a little while will be. Will he be out for the rest of the season? I hope not. I know, to be honest, the season will be coming to an end in a little while anyway. Um, I don't remember when the actual. Let me check our last game. I just want to make sure. We have Southampton. Yeah, 25th of May in the league is our last game. So we've just got to get through now. Hope we don't pick up any more injuries, and yeah, really just stick through this tough season that we're having. Um, Listen, when I went into the season, I was really hoping we would win the league and go for it. I do get the circumstances have been difficult for us, but I also think that we could have helped ourselves. Like in January, I definitely think we could have helped ourselves, but ultimately, Arteta has said we're gonna have a big summer, so I'm waiting, I'm gonna hope and see it happens. Arsenal will get a silver medal. Yeah, we're definitely coming second this season. Like I'm literally so sure we're coming second. Just because of everything that's happened. We're 9 points behind, so it's really a big, difference, to be honest with you. I think if we were like 3 or 4 points behind, it would be different. I think we could all feel a lot more comfortable that we're gonna do it, but I think this is just the position we're in, and we're gonna have to just, yeah, focus on that. But obviously, Everton will be our next focus, which we're gonna have to just see how it goes. But I think today, these are the games you really have to win in a title race. I mean, I do think for us, like last season or the season before, these are the games we've really struggled in, and I think today we were able to, you know, get the points in the tough moments. I do think with the pressure being off us, it's helping us in a way. Um, because let's be honest, there isn't much pressure on us. A lot of people know that, that Liverpool are going to win the league. I think a lot of people already know this, so I think in a sense it does put the pressure off us, and maybe the team feel more relaxed with the pressure off. And the pressure is on Liverpool now. I mean, I don't see how Liverpool can mess up a 9 point gap at the top. But listen, we had 10 point gap, and we did so. Yeah, you just never know what can happen in the Premier League, and I think you should always have hope and belief. But yeah, I think that the Champions League for us this season feels definitely more and more exciting for us. I think it's something that we can definitely, yeah, go on to. Yeah, I don't think we could win it this season. I think we need a striker to do that. But I think we've got a chance to go far and see how we can go. But with Gabriel being out, I think that's going to definitely cost us, and that's going to be a big blow. It's definitely a good thing Saka being back, but I don't. I think one comes back, one goes. It's not really great for us, is it? Um, Let me know as well, guys, who your player of the match today was. I did say before mine was Gabriel. I think Gabriel did, not Gabriel. I'm so tired. Martinelli. I mean Gabriel Martinelli. I think he stood out to me today as someone that was really trying his hardest, and I just really admired his work rate, his efforts, and yeah, the way he just got past these players. I just thought was, yeah, the Martinelli that we've seen throughout the last few seasons, and I think, yeah, I just think he did a really good job today, and I think that, as I mentioned before, if he can just keep doing that, I think we can all be really happy with him and all be proud of how he's doing this season. I want to see Martinelli keep doing that. I want that from him. I hope he can keep doing that because, I do think he would be a good player for us next season. I don't know if he would start all the time, but I think he's a good player to come on and have that impact in the team. So yeah, I think Martinelli has really put in a good shift today, and I do feel quite yeah, proud of him today with that. So big up everyone as well that is watching this, and like I said, let me know who your player of the match was, because I think Lewis Skelly did a good job today as well. I'm not gonna lie, I think he definitely had a good performance. I think there was quite a few good performers in there. I know even when Neri had a really good shot in the first half, so there was quite a few chances for us to really, kill the game off. As I mentioned before, I think Odegaard had good moments. I think some of his crosses, some of his corners were good, but I think when he's in front of goal, he's just not able to be clinical, and he's not able. That part of his game, I think that he's struggling with a lot, and I think that is something that he probably wants to work on himself, and he wants to improve on that. But I think in the big moments we really need our captain to really be there and step up and take these opportunities, because when you're up against Madrid or when you're up against these tough teams, you won't be getting many of these opportunities. So I think it is important that he does take them. And yeah, I think Odegaard, I think we all know he's not really had the best season. I think he struggled this season. I think he's had a bit of a, yeah, off season, but I think we just need him to get his form back, because I do believe there's a good player in him. I just don't know where that player's gone. Yeah, um yeah, it's definitely been a tough one to take. Um and yeah, big up to everyone that's watching this. I do really, really appreciate it. I know this was a late one. I do apologise for um Yeah, my technology problems. I'll let you know as well, guys, when my next stream is. And yeah, I bring up to everyone as well that's watching this. Um, I think Messi would score a brace against Madrid and Mouse. Yeah, I want Lewis. I would love anything than Lewis Skelly to do really well in the Champions League. I think it is so amazing to see how far Lewis Skelly has come as well, playing in these big games. I think it's just incredible. Um, and yeah, I'm just so excited. I mean, I think it's amazing that you have these players like Waneri, Saka, Lewis Skelly that have all come through the academy that will all play in these big moments in the Champions League. Like I feel so proud of that. Um, and I don't know what to expect from us. I mean, I think Saliba's going to be at his best. I think he's very amazing, but as we've mentioned with Gabriel, we don't know what's going to happen with him. So I don't know how we're going to perform in that game in that moment against Madrid. So I think it is going to be quite tough. But yeah, all we can do is our best. All we can do is just do the best we can with what happens. But I think, as we've all said, we're going to just wait, Gabrielle, the news, what's going to happen with that, because I think it's going to be a really tough one to take if he is out for the rest of the season because he's the one player you do not want to lose. But actually, having said that, we're quite fortunate that we have a lot of defenders at the club. We have Arteta's love defenders, and he's brought into the club so many defenders. So in hindsight, that is definitely a good thing that Arteta has got us a lot of defenders because we need them in this moment. Um, so yeah, I think for me it's going to be interesting how we do get on. I am going to round the stream up in about 5 minutes, guys. Like I said, I'm going to let you know my content I'm going to do this week. I'll definitely do a preview for the Everton game at the weekend, which is on a Saturday at 12. I will possibly be back tomorrow evening by myself or with an Arsenal fan. I think we need a round two. Hopefully, my technical issues will be much better then. I do apologise for that, but it should be better then. Um, but yeah, I think listen, we can all go to bed with a smile on our face. Know we got the 3 points. I know that the season hasn't been great at all. I think we struggled a lot this season. But I think if we can just do the best we can in the circumstances, if we can just do our best against Madrid with what we have, I think that's all we can ask for as fans. And yeah, I think it's we're just gonna see. As I said, I will actually do a video about Gabriel if there's an update. If he's out for the season, that will be hell. But I will do a video on that as well to update you guys and yeah, chat about it. And yeah, big up to everyone as well that has joined tonight. I do really appreciate it. I hope you all do have a wonderful evening as well. I'm going to round the stream up now as I've been chatting for about 40 minutes. But thank you all so much for taking the time of your day, guys, to join me today. It's been really good to chat with you all. And yeah, please don't forget to hit a like on this video. Please don't forget to subscribe here as well. And yeah, I'll see you on my next video. Bye, guys.